Hey, welcome back to Snapball Games. My name's Max, and this is Lewin, and we're back with another Pauper League. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I'll get into all the specifics in a second. But first, I want to shout out my channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out. It's great to be back. Um, we're going to be playing some new Phyrexia All Is One cards today. We have a million new cards. I'll get into them all in the deck tech. But it's just really good to be back. Um, I'll post something like when the gameplay starts just to go over everything. But I just wanted to give a quick, almost like rundown. I've taken a long break from making content. I'm not coming back. I'm not going to be posting regular videos, but I want to be coming back here and there, especially when new sets come out. I like to brew. So look out for those. And again, not sure how much I'll be back, but you can always follow me on Twitch. I post there. I post on Reddit when I go live, so check those out. But let's get into this deck tech, and then we're going to get right into a league as per usual. And again, I'll post when the gameplay starts here. But okay, let's do this. We're playing a million new Phyrexia All Is One cards, and this is creatureless Infect. So let's go through basically what this deck is. This is just a blue-black control deck, no creatures, and you win the game by poisoning the opponent, and you're able to do that because new cards like Prologue to Phyrexias. 2 mana instant, each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. So that's a way to give them a poison counter. You can also give them a poison counter with Vratz's Fall, which makes them sack a creature, or Infectious Inquiry. It looks like Lewin's already done here. So all these, you have essentially 12 enablers to give them a poison counter. Then you can proliferate with a lot of your cards like Experimental Augury or Whispers of the Drosh. Okay, looks like he's done. Um, let's put him down and then we'll come back and finish the deck. Just a second. All right, Lewin settled. We got him in street. Let me get back to where we were. So, Whispers of the Dross, Experimental Augury, these are ways to proliferate and give your opponent an additional poison counter. We also have Virulent Wound, which gives a creature a -1/-1 counter, and then they get a poison counter as well. So we have all these ways to give our opponents poison counters. We have a couple ways to proliferate, and then we have a lot of counter spells. We have 4 counter spell, and 4 of this new card, Bring the Ending. 1 blue, 1 colorless. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2, and if they're corrupted, if they have 3 or more poison counters, it just counters it instead. So once they have 3 counters, we have 8. Once they have 3 poison counters, we have 8 counter spells. There's a couple things about this list, and it's pretty hard to kill them without creatures, right? Because we have a lot of ways to give them a poison counter by either just giving them one straight up with like Virulent Wound, Prologue, Fall, or Inquiry. But we basically, out of all those plus our proliferate cards, we basically need to draw 10 of those. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 24 cards, but that means we almost need to draw an average of almost half our deck every game in order to poison them, and that's assuming we resolve all those spells. So we basically need to like draw half our deck while we're controlling the game slowly. Again, our opponents may concede if we're in firm control of the game, but you need to cast 10 spells that infect your opponent and resolve them without dying. So that's pretty tough. And I've already seen a couple people in chat ask, why aren't you playing Blighted Agent? Why aren't you playing, the creatures like Plague Stinger? And there's a real reason for that. Those cards are good and they can keep hitting for multiple turns, giving you a lot of poison counters. But Pauper is a format with really good spells and really bad creatures. There's so many good removal spells. There's Lightning Bolt, there's Galvanic Blast, there's Cast Down, there's Edicts. So if you just put a Blighted Agent in your deck, it's not going to survive. There's so many ways to kill Blighted Agent, and they're just 1/1s. There's red decks that, have Lava Darts. There's just so many answers. But when people have Cast Down, Chainer's Edict, Snuff Out in their deck right now, it doesn't affect our deck at all. So all those cards are dead against us. I did think about having like Blighted Agents in the sideboard, but any deck that plays red removal like Lightning Bolt is just gonna keep it in and just to bolt our face. And then if we play a Blighted Agent, they're just gonna kill the Blighted Agent with their burn spell. So that doesn't really work that well either. So instead, we're just going creatureless. We're gonna try it. Another thing is like Bring the Ending is kind of clunky when you're trying to protect your creatures with it. but I think it's really good when you're just playing this like really controlling role of like Veracity Fall, Cast Down, etc., etc. We're also just playing Preordain just because it's such a good card. Our mana requirements in this deck are incredibly stringent. It makes our mana actually pretty bad, only because our requirements are so tough. And it might not look that bad, but we have Counterspell, which is blue blue. Sometimes you need to play counter plus another blue spell, which is triple blue. And you're often going to need to play 2 black spells in one turn. So we're going to need double black and double blue early. So our mana is just really not going to be uh, that good, but there's nothing we can really do about it because it's Pauper. So I wanted to get into why I have 8 of these essentially Virulent Wound / Whisper of the Dross cards. I didn't want to play this many of these, but I was building the deck with more just like good removal spells, like try and snuff out more copies of Suffocating Fumes, and I was like, I'm not going to have enough ways to give the opponent an Infect counter. Right now, we only have 24 ways. So I was thinking, like, if I have less than that, I'm going to have to draw most of my deck to win the game, and I can't do that. Then I was like, if they don't have small creatures, these just won't work. Like, it's not, I'm not going to be able to win. They're just going to run over me with their bigger creatures. But then I realized that Virulent Wound actually gives a -1/-1 counter. So you can wound something and then proliferate. Wound plus Whispers of the Dross can actually take down a 3/3 because you can give it -1/-1 counter with this, then -1 with this, and then proliferate the counter. So these two combine for a bunch, you can get 2 poison counters on them and kill something, even at something bigger. So a lot of times we're going to have to combine these spells. And sometimes we can even just like Virulent Wound their creature if they have one thing, plus Veracity Fall to give them 2 poison counters, or Virulent Wound plus Cast Down, do stuff like that. So we do have other options. I also wanted to play like 1 Radiant Fountain in the mana base, but again, our mana requirements I think were just too stringent. I do have double Bog and then double Aqueduct to rebuy Bogs, but other than that, just 4 duels, two Ash Barrens, and then basics. So again, mana kind of rough, and sideboard pretty straightforward. 6 blue blasts because the red deck is so good. That's going to be kind of a tough matchup. We have extra Fumes and an Arms of Hadar for that matchup as well. Quad Annul against, I guess, Boggles and Affinity, of course. Double Chainer's Edict against the Serpent deck, but that should already be a pretty good matchup for us. We have a bunch of counters, already quad fall main plus 2 Chainer's Edict side, so that should be pretty solid. Yeah, I'm wound up. And like I said, what's up, Pumpkin Queen? It's been a while since I've done this, so I think I think I think I need to calm down, get back into the zone. It was a bit of a extended sporadic deck tech, but that's where we're at. So let's see how we're gonna do. Let's go round 1. Let's see if we can infect some people. All right, welcome to round 1. We're against Dan0301. Would we like to play first? Yes, we would. Oh, this hand looks perfect. It doesn't, but I mean, it looks fine. We got removal spells. Let's go. Bad mana, just like we planned it out. It's good to be back. Slivers. Okay, we can beat Slivers. Aqueduct. Bounce Island. Pass the turn. Don't need to float mana. We're not doing anything. We're just going to start killing their creatures. Honestly, going to start with a Veracity Fall. Just uses our mana efficiently. I don't think I need to do it right now. I guess they could have like a Mana Tithe or something weird. They drew a Predatory Sliver and a Gemhide. They're just going to probably try to play Gemhide into Predatory, and then I'll just respond with Fall, I think, here. Slivers seems like a good matchup for us, honestly, because we can just kill their creatures. Let's go. First poison counter achieved. Oh, I can Virulent Wound this too. Oh my god, that's good. Oh, no, I can't. Damn. I need another black source here. Oh, I can Virulent Wound and then proliferate. Let's go. And Whispers of the Dross? I can only cast 1 black spell this turn. I'm pretty sure I'm just going Virulent Wound this into Augury, because then I'm going to give them 2 more poison counters. This is looking pretty good here. Let's go. Virulent Wound this. Give it a -1/-1 counter, just like we drew it up. And then I'm going to Augury Proliferate right now, because then this will die this turn, triggering the Virulent Wound. I think I want another black source. I could take a Preordain, but it seems like I just want to be able to... Maybe I don't need another black source. Just thinking if I even need a Preordain. I can draw more things that infect them with the Preordain and just slowly play removal spells. Do I need to play removal more quickly? They have 5 cards in hand. Maybe. Just take the Bog, play it safe. Any order, and then proliferate this and them. And that's it. And then they get a poison counter. They're at 3. All right, we got them corrupted. Then we Bog them. Okay. I wish I had the Anakin, it's working. I don't have that clip though. Okay, they're gonna hit for 2. Man, they have a lot, their draw has been pretty reasonable. We can kill this Predatory though, then they don't have much going on. Okay. Another Whispers of the Dross isn't bad. I can probably wait on that. This is a 1/2. They could have Vines here, but I don't think I can really play around it, because if I wait till their upkeep, they can just give +4/+4, and I don't really want that to happen either. So I think I'm just going to cast down this right now. Okay, they're F6'd. I guess I'll just pass the turn now. I don't really need to kill these creatures. These creatures they have are pretty bad. Is this a 1/1 sliver? Yeah, so this is something good that we can Whispers of the Dross. Maybe I just cast down this now because I want to turn these on a little bit more and take less damage. Maybe it's worth it just to take damage there, but if I get to Whispers of the Dross that's pretty nice. Now we're just looking for our draw 2s. What's up, Mayor Empire? 3 mana. Lead the Stampede? That's not what we want to see. Oh, these are exiled cards. Okay. They drew 3. One of them being a Muscle Sliver. Okay. So I think they have Sidewinder and Heart Sliver in their hand right now, and 2 unknowns. I mean, we can just kill this Muscle Sliver right now, give them 2 more poison counters, and then be out of gas. I think that's what we have to do. Proliferate that. Proliferate that. We got him to 5. We really just need our draw 2 here. They have 4 cards in hand, but not much going on else. What's up, Boat Ingalls? Okay, I don't care about these 1/1 flankings. Flanking literally doesn't do anything. Okay, they're missing red mana too. Okay, nice. That's a counter spell. I'm going to play this because if we draw our divinations, we're going to want more mana. Yeah, the 1 for 2 was bad, but it's better than getting hit, for 6 right now instead of 2. I think I'm just going to let that resolve. I don't care about a 1/1. I have a lot of answers for 1/1s in my deck too. You can take some damage here. Really want to find our draw 2 ASAP, or Suffocating Fumes is one of our best draws here. They're flooded too. Oh, let's go. I could just do it right now. I could just do it on their upkeep too. Just gonna do it on their upkeep. I also have this counter spell for backup, so I'm pretty safe. Nice little 3-for-1 to catch back up, and now we have a counter spell. That resolves. I don't care about that. I guess they can cast their red spells now. Oh, let's go. Just like we drew it up. Slowly working. I think I counter this. They're at 6. Just gonna hold that. Maybe I should just play it. I think it's better to just hold it. Maybe they like do a weird play of like not playing a good card they have here because they don't want it to get answered. All right. We need to draw something. We can answer their heart sliver, not heat. So that's nice. Serrated arrows is interesting, but there's only so much space for non-proliferating or poison removal spells. Okay, they're at 7. I don't think the depletion lands are good. Like, we can just play our lands out. We don't need depletion lands, I don't think. They have another red sliver, perhaps. GM hide. Provoke sliver. Hit for 2. Okay, let's go. Oh man. This is close. We might need more wraths in the deck. We also just didn't draw any of our draw 2s. We're getting hit for 6 down to 3. I think we might be dead. We're gonna have to chain some cantrips or something here. Preordain, good start. Okay, we can Infectious Inquiry, give them a poison counter, draw 2. Bottom, top. Preordain. And there's, wait. Oh, this doesn't work. None of these work. Oh no. Because Virulent Wound only gets it if we kill the creature, and we can't kill any other creatures with it right now. Yeah, I have to just bottom. Dang. We chained this just a little bit too late. No. No. My God. Rip. I can't go for the draw. I lose 2 life. I would have died of that one. Obviously, I would have gone for the draw 2, give them a poison counter. Oh, would that have been a draw, or would we would have lost, right? 10 infect versus negative life. Who knows the ruling on that? Dang, I should have gone for that. I was just well, I was also going for the win though. No, but they were at higher life total. So if both players die at the same time and one's at more life, don't they win? If both players die and one person's at -5 and one person's at 0, the person at -5 loses, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Life total doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just completely wrong. Dead is dead. Okay. Actually, I don't know if we even want suffocating fumes is good. But we have to kill all their other creatures. Fumes is like situationally really good, but it's just hard to turn on. They can't have any lords. It only deals with their one toughness things if they don't have any lords. I think I'm gonna have just like one fumes. It's gonna be hard to make cuts here. You can just cut a couple, bring the endings. I'd rather like deal with their other creatures with these things. Could cut some of these -1/-1 effects, but I think they're just so good, especially at answering like their first turn 1/1. If we just go swamp, like kill your thing, it's pretty good. Or like, yeah, deal with your other threats and then deal with your 1/1s with these. Seems good. I can cut like one augury. Just gonna cut 3, bring the endings. Try it like this. I'm not sure. I'll keep this. Not the best. Probably just leading turn 1 tap land. Turn 2 prologue. And then start auguring. I felt like our draw was actually not that good in that last game, and we still almost got there. The real problem is I need to counter their draw spells, which I was not able to do. We have so many new cards in this deck. Wow, they didn't do anything. Just gonna prologue. They're probably just gonna play like a turn 2 Lord and that's it. Fine with that. Can like preordain into a removal spell. They have to have a turn 2 play if they're slivers, right? This is why having the 2 mana counters are really good, especially the one we took out, because if you have like blue-black mana, then you can leave these spells up and your counter spell up as well. All right, prologue resolves. It's nice. There's a Whispers of the Dross. They didn't play a spell. Which doesn't make any sense. I can just go land Inquiry. Doesn't seem that bad to me. Just get it out of the way right now. Draw 2. Like lead the Stampede here or something? Oh, just play a Muscle Sliver? And use that for white mana? Sure. The problem right now is we don't have any actual like removal spells. These Whispers of the Dross are just looking real bad. Maybe that's a problem with the deck. Maybe we just can't be playing this many of these, but in some matchups it's going to be so good. Maybe I just play Augury instead of Preordain. No, because I might need 2 more mana to play like a cast down right now or something. I don't think I want any of these. All right, it's just backwater pass. That's all we can do. Oh yeah, I even said it during the deck tech. Virulent plus Whisper can take down the 3/3. So I should have just topped it. But I didn't. Pretty bad mistake there actually, because I could have just killed Muscle Sliver if I topped that and then dealt them 2 more Infect. Hmm. It's just a pretty bad mistake by me, honestly. All right, just don't care about those Sidewinders at all. Just need to find removal here. Just doesn't do it. All right, let's just start with Augury right now. There's a cast down. There's also a Vraska's Fall, but then they just sack a Sidewinder. I think I'm going to want to cast down the Muscle Sliver because that takes away a ton of their power, literally. So any order for this, proliferate that. Fog you. I don't think I care about the graveyard too much. Wonder if I should just cast down the Muscle Sliver right now. If they have a draw spell, I'm going to be in trouble leaving the Gem Hide in play, but I just don't think I have the luxury to play around that. Just going to cast down this right now. Everflowing Chalice is legal. I guess there's other ways to build it like more of a proliferate deck with some poison. They have double Lord here, just gonna be dead. Oh, and to lead the Stampede. I mean, we're gonna be dead to this too. They hit double Lord. All right, deck felt pretty bad there. I thought we were gonna be fine, being able to like kill Lords and then kill other stuff, but just we could just not keep up. They're only at 3 right now. They have X5s. Jeez. I think I also played pretty poorly. But that's okay. We're still at 16. I think I'm just going to Augury again. I can leave up counter. They're at 4. If I go counter, counter, put them to 6, then I can go counter, counter. Maybe I can deal 4 more next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Super lethal. All right. Well, I think we're just dead on board now. Just gonna pass. Maybe they use their slivers to add mana for some reason. All right. They're just gonna send. All slivers have provoke, sure. 0 cards in hand. We got wrecked. GG's. I made a couple bad decisions there. I'll try to tighten up. Again, not used to being back in the stream, so yeah, maybe we do need like honestly we could also be playing green and then be playing some fogs, but that was just the first game with the deck. These cards are brand new, so it's possible that this 8 1-drop removal spell plan is just not good also. So we'll see. Okay, looks like we're against Kaldotha Red. Can just start killing their creatures slowly here as long as their draw is not too explosive. Synth. Hopefully they're just on one land. Nope. Do another synth. Okay. And just like that, we're in trouble. Just gonna leave up counter / cast down here. Definitely gonna be playing one of those over prologue though, that's for sure. Implement can resolve. I need to kill this. This game one is gonna be tough. It's gonna be better for us post board, but it's still gonna be tough. Okay, they just make a 1/1. Just gonna have them sack that. Can also just play a bog this turn, because I'm probably gonna have to counter whatever they do next turn. Then I have more mana like on the following turns. I think I like that. Oh, green could give us like Moment's Peace and maybe other just like proliferate options. They're just sacking Synth for a 2/2. Land Synth. I think I do not need to counter this because they've already played a land. So they're just going to exile a card, and they already have another synth in play. So I can just let it resolve. Let's go prologue you. I think I'm just going preordain right now. Oh man, Infectious Inquiry is rough in this matchup. Maybe these 3-drop cards just aren't good enough as well. There's just no way. I can't take 2 damage. Rebirth, exiling land from Synth. I think I have to counter that. Already looking like I'm going to need more Wraths, but of course I'm going to say that with against the 2 decks we've played against. Preordain. I don't think I have time for Hungry right now. Just gonna have to play Fall, hope to survive somehow. This deck just looks like it's not functioning. Like, it looks like we just cannot keep up. Again, I knew that this would be a tough matchup just because this deck is so streamlined, so powerful. Make a 2/2 exile bolt. Yeah, it's just too much. We're just gonna have to draw a lot of Hydras. That's the plan. I guess I could have done this in response to this, because now they can sack this Samurai if they want to get in for an extra damage right now. But I don't think we're winning this game no matter what. Okay, let's just concede. I think we're dead. Six axes. Okay, I think I want all of these. Don't think I can play Fall or Inquiry. It's going to be harder to infect them, but I can infect them with Virulent Wound, Prologue. Yeah, I didn't talk about Anoint. I did think about playing like 1 or 2, but I just felt like Cast Down was probably better, but maybe it's not. I think I want to just literally like answer all their stuff. Maybe I can even have like a couple falls because I want more ways to give them counters. And if I'm going to be like countering so much stuff and killing a lot, they're going to be low on resources. Maybe I keep an augury, take out some preordains, just because I want more ways to still infect them. This is looking sketchy. This is looking sketchy. That's how this deck's been performing. Definitely keeping this. Clunky, but honestly looks pretty good. Counter, counter, counter. Nice to have the Dismal Backwater mana base here. Okay, we can kill that. Just gonna Hydro it right now. I could just leave up Bring the Ending. Probably gonna want to kill. I can just kill this, play Aqueduct though. I think that's better. I get to get my Aqueduct down, balance my backwater, which is kind of nice. I can leave this up later. Okay, that works. Relic, I don't think does anything against us. I can play backwater later actually, because I might want to leave up Bring the Ending and Hydro here. Just play Island. This way I can Augury with Hydro up still. Let's counter. See, we really just want to like deplete both of our resources. I think that's the best strategy in this matchup. Pumpkin Queen never missed a beat here. Just counter. I haven't streamed for what, like 6 months? Pumpkin Queen's just right there. Alright, Whispers of the Draw is not bad. I can just play Backwater. Pass. I don't want to Augury or Whispers yet, but we'll see what we have to do. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. Just have to let it resolve. Sure. The question is, should I Augury? I think I should. Just do it now. Didn't want to, of course. Triple. That's a tough choice.
Hold on. You have a choice. You can have the boat or the mystery
So
box.
we only
What
get
are
the
you
boat.
crazy? We'll take the boat.
No, not so fast, Lois. A boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. You know how much we've wanted one of those.
Bolt.
And let's just...
We'll take the box.
Okay, so now we lead on Prologue. I don't think they have any way to like sack this or anything. I could just scare them by like leaving up counter. I think I'm gonna do that. Could have played Backwater, but I can just play Backwater next turn. Should I Whispers now? I'll just wait. Yeah, that first game against Slivers was brutal. We had like the chance, we were right there and we just couldn't get there. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this, give them a poison counter. They have 4 cards in hand though, to our 0. Proliferate here. This is maybe why I should just keep all the draw 2s because the game kind of needs to go like this for us to win. And then I want my draw 2s in this situation to be able to close the door. They can discard a land with Blood Token. They can draw a card with Relic. they're just not in a rush to do so, I guess. They might have Pyro here as well. Yeah, I was talking about that. I just don't think depletion lands are good. Like, I don't need to ramp, really, I don't think. And then if a depletion land were to die, it's just so much worse than just playing a random land. We do have sick double infection inquiry, right? Sure we can. What's up? Thanks for the sub. Oops. Wait, where's my sideboard? Oh, it's right here. Oh, Call Doth Rebirth. That's brutal. We do have now, I think, 4 Wraths in the deck. We did take out some preordains, though. Probably just going to have to draw 2 of these things, but I think I'll just wait. Oh, no, we took out all the inquiries. Dang. Yeah, that was just a bad play, too. I was thinking, like, I think I need the game to go in this way for us to have a chance. And then we're going to need card advantage, which we just don't really have right now. I think I just need to kill 2 of these. These 1-mana spells are just feeling pretty underpowered. And this is like them being like reasonable, but I guess against like Fae or other like just other random decks that have more 1 toughness stuff, it's gonna be so nice to have all those. I was gonna say now we just want to chain experimental auguries and prologues and kind of go that way. I'll say Opa Shuriken. Okay. Wait, why do I have a stop? I don't think I need to stop during their second main. It might have been a misclick. Okay, Fumes. Fumes might be good. I'm just gonna wait on it for now. Obviously, if they play another Rebirth or something, I'm gonna have to cast Fumes, otherwise I can cycle it. But I don't think I need to do anything right this second. I think I'll just take another damage and not cycle the Fumes yet. I have plenty of mana. I have 1 counter. Just gonna keep waiting. They're just timing me out with Relic. Okay, definitely countering this like draw 2.5 cards for 1 mana. This is just dealing me a lot of damage though. Brutal. Okay, there's a Virulent Wound. I think I just kill this now because sometimes they play Goblin Grenade. Maybe they like play a Bushwhacker or something too though. They're probably just going to attack and then I'll Virulent Wound it in combat. Synth is bad news. Pyroblast. Okay, that's dead. We're not going to play a blue spell this turn. I am going to Virulent Wound this. Put them to 5. We're halfway there. But when we're in this position, we do have a chance to start chaining our cantrips. Oh, okay. No. I thought this was the prolif one. I thought I just misclicked again. I was like, no. Oh no, we're just dead. And they have a Pyroblast backup. Triple Galvblast. Not like this. They have a Pyro too. Oh man, that matchup is going to be tough, and we have not won a game yet. Let's go round 3. All right, 0204 here. We should have to play first. Yes. What a way to come back to the stream. Am I right? Let's keep this. Same looks great. Same looks fantastic. Opponent's on a multi-6. And this hand actually does look good. I mean, we need to draw land. We need to draw more stuff, but let's get a win here. Let's get one game win. That's all I'm asking for. It's not too much to ask for, is it? We're against Affinity. If we just passing with counter up. Looks like Affinity. Not going to counter a star. Might be all they do this turn. Start the infecting. There's a prologue. I don't think I can try to draw another land. I need to just pass with counters up. They play things that impact the board. Another option is not playing counterspell and bring the ending and cast down, and just like literally having every single spell try to proliferate and give them poison counters and stuff. So that's an option. Makeshift munitions. All right, let's bring the ending on that. Definitely cannot let that resolve. It's just going to be so hard to deal with. Now we just want lands. If they Frogmite, I'm not going to counter it because I actually want them to have a Frogmite that I can kill. Mirror Enforcer. I do have a Vraska's Fall. But I think I'm honestly supposed to just counter this. Because I can Vraska's Fall like the next Mirror Enforcer. Brutal. I could try to draw a land now that I don't have a counter. Okay, that worked out. Now I just need them to play like one Mirror Enforcer or something. Looks like they might be doing that. They don't want to tap blue though. Okay, guess they do. The thing is they probably also have like Jesus quads. Can't kill anything yet. I mean, I can Vraska's Fall, obviously, but I think I just passed the turn. I mean, I can start infecting them soon. A lot of my... I have a lot of infect counters in my hand. I don't think they're going to have a Metallic Rebuke or anything. Just going to pass here. Because if I just Vraska's Fall here, they just sack, draw cards. That's not good. I guess I'll do it now. I don't have to target them. It's just each opponent. Okay, we got him to 3. I think this resolves no matter what, even if they sack this. It's pretty obvious they had some type of Deadly Dispute there. What is this? 2 mana? Just bargain, sure. Bargain's just a draw 2. Okay, there's a counter. It's nice. 6 literal counters in hand. We do need a creature in play, though, to be able to even play these Whispers of the Dross. They have 5 cards in hand. Let that resolve for sure. No way. That's 2 Mirror Enforcers. Plus a blood. So draw 2. Yeah. Another Blood Fountain. Alright. I can't use it this turn though. So that's somewhat of a saving grace for us. Oh, let's go! Always at it. Never didn't have it. That gives us a chance, maybe. At least keeps us in the game. Chainer's Edict. Chainer's Edict main deck in Affinity. That's aggressive. It's gonna be so fun when we get up to like quad or 5 black. Another Blood Fountain resolves. And then we just like boom, 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 boom. Just start firing all these off. Kenku. We can actually kill the artifact creature, which is actually pretty sick. Because we can put -1/-1 counters on it. Now I can do the combo correctly. We'll wait for them to attack. So now I Virulent Wound it. And then I Whispers of the Drawsit. And then Proliferate. Oh no, I can't! Oh no, this is horrible for me. Wait. Freddy was right. No! I can't Proliferate because it still has +1/+1 counters. And now I don't get my counter for my Virulent Wound. Oh, if that costs me the game, I'm going to be so annoyed. I can still kill all their stuff in play. Oh man, that's frustrating. All right, well now I probably just go, I lost the counter. Oh, man, it's so bad. Now I probably just go Virulent Wound this, Whispers of the Drawsit. I don't need to Proliferate onto this because it's a 2/2 now. And then I give them 2 Infect up to 6. And then Dimir Aqueduct my Bog. And then don't kill this yet until I can Bog next turn. I think that's the line. And they're going to go up to 6 here. Okay. And then I can maybe like Whispers plus Bog, depending on how much mana they have untapped. Man, they should be at 7 though. I mean, I should have taken some damage, but it's probably not a big deal. They're going to just play an Ancestral Recall this turn, probably, or next. All right, we're in this. We're in this. I can kill this now, right? I get to use my mana more efficiently. They could have like a sack effect, which would be pretty annoying. I'm just gonna do it now. We're still at 17. Okay, another Aqueduct, sure. Blast us, sure. 1 card in hand for them. Probably just have lands. Where's our draw 2? Preordain. That's why Preordain's in the deck. Let's go. I think I bring the ending. Just a straight counterspell. We have them at 7. They're flooded. Virulent Wound. I think I'm fine to play this now because we almost have them dead. Mirror Enforcer. I guess countering it isn't even that good because then they just get it back this turn and replay it. So I'll just let them have it for now. They only have 1 card left. Plus having it in play is actually kind of nice for me, potentially. Just gonna take it. Just gonna take a hit off the Mirror Enforcer, I think. Because I don't have my Virulent Wound turned on yet. But I'm fine to just go to 9 here. I think they have just nothing. Any removal spell does it. what that resolves. Just a cantrip. Sure. Another land. They're really not drawing well. All right, gain one, pass. Gonna take another hit off Enforcer. They've already played 2 Galvanic Blasts. Fine to keep waiting here. Again, I don't want to use this because I want to use it to kill them. They should be at 8 here. Okay, so that turns on my Virulent Wound, actually. That's actually kind of good for me. They can sack this to draw. Oh, doesn't actually turn this on because they can kill itself with Ichor Wellspring. It's just a 1/1 though. Yeah, because if I go Virulent Wound on this and they just sack Ichor Wellspring in response, draw, that's pretty bad. They also get to cash in their Wellspring right now. Maybe I just counter it. I'm gonna just counter. Not sure if I should. I don't want them to draw. We have so many spells that cantrip and give them a poison counter. Nice. There's one. And not a second one. Jesus Christ. Oh, they could have just Blood Fountain this back and then played it. I definitely should not have countered. And maybe they like let me Virulent Wound the Shaman or something. Or, oh no, yeah, that doesn't work. I think I'm gonna need to go to 2 here though. Oh no, not like this. And we're probably gonna freaking go to 2 and then draw the draw 2. I think I shrink this to a 1/1, go to 5. Put them to 9, hope to draw something. That's my line. I don't want to go to 4 and die to Gallop Blast. They usually only have 1 munitions. Sometimes they have 2, but hopefully they just have 1, obviously, because we can't beat that. Are they just going Blood Fountain? Oh, Gurmag? It's fine. Doesn't do anything. Okay. We gotta believe.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Oh my god. And I missed the one. I missed the one. Oh man. Okay. Let's get these annuls. I think I actually want these Chainer's Edicts too. They might set out all their Galvanic Blasts, but they also might not. I think some of these are good. I think these are pretty bad. I guess Whispers of the Dross is pretty bad too. Can we, do we have enough ways? How many ways do we have to give them a poison counter right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 12. Oh, we have 16. 16 spells that give them a poison counter. We have to draw like our entire deck to win right now. I guess I can keep these in to try to give them poison counters. I really needed to draw these. I have like a lot of card draw in the deck. I feel like we're not really finding it. I feel like we should be able to build up some card advantage with these, but I guess like we're just not able to. Like, what am I siding out though? That's the problem. I do want more ways to just give them poison counters. That's the thing. Virulent Wound. They're not gonna have any of their cart clans in. I mean, sure they have their indestructible thing, but we have a million edicts too. Maybe just I can't have all these hydros. So I also have a nulls. Maybe I just don't have the hydros. Maybe that's the problem. All right, I like this better. I like this better. This gives us more. Maybe we won't bring the ending. Just have 4 of those. Okay. She can't have any hydros. Am I gonna want to counter their 1-drop artifact? I don't think so. They're probably just gonna bridge anyway. Yeah. Okay, nice. Hand's looking great. I feel like this is actually like one of the better cards in the deck. Definitely countering that because that turns on, makes their, wow, nice, strong triple annul. This turns on, makes their deadly disputes into ancestrals. We really don't want. I'm actually not going to play this augury because I want to infectious inquiry first. And next turn I can inquiry, leave up 3rd annul, which is just brutal for them. Oh, we drew lands though. Okay. Well, we're still doing okay. Snap counter. Nihil, sure. I think I'm gonna augury right now. Cast down. Oh, the really bad augury. You know what we might, you know what we might want in this deck is the draw 3 proliferate. I felt like that card is just terrible, but this deck might need it. Just like to be able to draw enough cards, we might need it. And then maybe the depletion lands get a little bit better if you play that too. Because then you have more ways to proliff. Okay, bring the ending not turned on. I also think we just literally need to play more spells that proliferate somehow. I don't even know if that's really possible, but I think that's like what we actually just need to do. So we're just going ancestral. Our deck just honestly feels so underpowered. We might need to just like scrap this entire build and do something else. We still can't bring the ending right now. Maybe this card's just a little bit too weak. They're just like massively outdrawing us at this point. Chainers, okay. Chainers is good, but not that good against Blood Fountain. We're just going to loot away a land. Yeah, Dopey, I definitely have not been playing that well. I should have been able to win. So that's something, but maybe I just need to play this deck a little bit better. This is my first games with the deck, but still. All right, that resolves. Just Chainer's Edict that. Yeah, the 2/2 rat has prolif, I guess, but is it really that impactful? Like we can see that like if I had a Whispers of the Dross right now, just like kind of a do nothing proliferate isn't that strong of a card. All right, Prologue is good. I think I'll just lead on that. I might have like Pyro here or something. Oh, Vraska's Fall. I actually like that because then they can't just Blood Fountain end of turn. Actually, I don't know if I need to do this now. I think it's fine. Just do it on their upkeep. Probably just sack this, draw cards, which is fine, I guess. Okay, we turn on Bring the Ending though too. Hope no Pyro. They have 7 cards in hand. They have it. No, they're just Blood Fountaining. Oh, they're Metallic Rebuking. Yep. It's going to be a problem. Of course, we also have to face like Kaldotha Red and Affinity when I'm playing Creatureless Infect here. But we did face Slivers, we lost that too, so I guess I can't really complain about anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll bet they can like already deal us 11 damage with this. 12, is it? With nothing else. That's pretty nuts. There's the Gurmag. Bargain right now, sure. Mirror Enforcer. If I fall, they just sack, deal us 1. Guess that's fine. I always think this has a target. I'm just used to targeting with my edicts. Oh, they didn't sack. Okay. Are they going Blood Fountain right now? All right. Just go to our turn. Just bottom these. I don't think we want these. So if I bog, they probably just Fountain right now. I guess them getting back double Gurmag is kind of hard for them to cast. It takes a long time. Could buy me the time I need. And then in response to Fountain, I could cast down to exile the Mirror Enforcer permanently. I think I'm supposed to. Also, using my edict is nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, because I can just go Edict, Edict. Just gonna cast down this. Because now this is gonna get exiled to my bog. And they deal us one, sure. They have double Gurmag in hand. There's just no way we can win this game. We had triple annul too. I think this deck just needs some work, but it was a fun experiment. Kenku. Okay. If I wound this, they just sacked munitions. Wow, we really needed to counter this. We did have the counter, they just had the rebuke. Pauper leagues are not forgiving today, huh? Another virulent wound. They're tapped out right now too. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. If I had 10 mana, I could go wound, edict, edict. I have to just hope they don't have graveyard hate. I have to wound this now for sure. Why is Feed the Swarm good? Just to kill this? I mean, we have Hydras that I was thinking about bringing in, but I didn't. Just because I couldn't take out all my ways to infect them. Yeah, 1 mana short of flashing back another Edict. Sack their land. Alright, pass. They have another Gurmag in hand. So we're pretty much just dead. Because they have so much damage with this munitions on the board. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to 10. So we're dead to a Galv Blast here. We weren't even close to killing them even with triple annul. I mean, they probably sided out their Galv Blasts, maybe most of them. I would probably side out all of them if I could. Another Gurmag. Gear Seeker. I was actually thinking about this card because it seems pretty decent in the meta against the other Gurmag Angler plus Tolarian Terror decks because it's a 5/6. 2 mana 5/6 beats 1 mana 5/5, right? It's kind of the way 1 mana or 1 mana 5/5 beats 0 mana 4/4 in Mirror Enforcer. Can we go all the way? Almost assuredly not. These like poison counter chains is like more what I was envisioning when I built the deck. It's just not working out that way. So we're putting them to 7 here, then 8 here. It's just not going to be enough though. Oops, I didn't even proliferate onto them. I don't think we were going to get there anyway. I am playing pretty sloppy, but man, the 0306. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's try to get a game win. I'll see everyone in round 4. All right, welcome to round 4. We're gonna try to get ourselves a game win here. Let's keep again. If we play against decks with 1/1s, I feel like we're just like pretty favored, but maybe not because like even decks like Kaldatha just like they produce multiple 1/1s from one card with like Kaldatha Rebirth, so it's just tough. Island Go. We might be up against Mono Blue Fae. It's kind of what it feels like, but I'm just not sure yet. If it's like Turbo Fog, it's gonna be pretty rough because we can't like turn on like so many of our stuff. Okay, it looks like it's a blue black angler. So I need to discard. Do I have to discard a Whispers of the Draws? I guess I do. Sucks, but I have to. So we want to draw our edicts in this matchup. Guess I'm fine to preordain here. Could just leave up cast down to end of turn cast down something. I think I'd rather preordain. All right. I want both of these. I could have bogged them this turn, but I think saving it for next turn is fine. Try to get them to have more stuff in the yard. It looks like they're not really doing anything. Just gonna just tap out for a Gurmag here. I'm fine with that. So I think I just edict them while they're tapped out. Yeah, let's just aqueduct back to backwater. The aqueducts I think are pretty good. Okay. Archaeologist, mill. They probably just take the counter, right? They have to take the counter. Yeah, they do. Okay. I don't like that it doesn't show you the counter in revealed cards or something, because I like to keep track of it that way, but they have a counter spell in hand. We know about that. I think I'm just going to play backwater and then end of turn try to double augury. Seems good. They also might just not do anything because they think we have a counter spell, potentially. Because we have blue up. Kind of like this. Yeah, I gotta flip the poison this time. They're attacking for 0. They got it. Let's go augury. These are all pretty good. I might just want another inquiry. Seems like exactly what we want in this matchup. Just gonna take it, even though it's a little clunky. Any order, prolif here, done. Gotta get used to these new cards. Then another augury. Take another augury. Any order, prolif here. Put them to 3. Okay. Prologue, not bad. Here's the thing, I don't really, if I go land down to 7 and then inquiry draw 2, I'm likely going to have to discard a card right now. So instead, I'm just going to bog them, make it hard for them to play their big creatures, then pass. Then end of turn, I can play these spells again. They have basically 0 pressure right now. I've literally played against all tier 1 decks. So brutal. Okay, deep analysis is bad considering they're just gonna draw 4 with essentially 0 downside, but there's nothing I can do. My hand is incredibly good. All right, let's prologue, and then augury. Can't forget to prolif. We know they have counterspell still. Grasses Fall, great draw. Augury. I think I'm just taking counterspell. I'm gonna need more lands here. Oh, did I not prolif? No, I think I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it again. Okay. Oh man, not gonna win games like this, that's for sure. Might even just play the Ash Barrens. I think it's fine to just play Inquiry. Just missing the prolifs. So bad. I think I'm just going to counter back here. Just really want to draw two. Don't have to prolif on this one, which is nice. Maybe I just got Swamp. I have so many black cards. And again, they should be at 6. Missing like 1 is so brutal, 10%. I still am feeling favored in this game, but it's not over. They have a deep analysis. They have 8 cards in hand. I mean, we do have 7, but still. Again, I'm just chalking this up to that I'm out of practice streaming, plus playing a million new cards, not used to it. To make myself feel a little bit better here. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Probably just lead on Inquiry. They're tapping out of Counterspell mana. They're going to try to play like a 5-drop here or something. I'm a 5 power creature. I guess they don't have it. Can't find it maybe. Might have like spell pierces and stuff. Bring the ending. All right, let's lead on Inquiry. There's another land, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 mana. Maybe I just play this Ash Barrens now. Pass with like my spells up. Oh no, I need to play another spell right now. Maybe I just cast down this to turn on my falls. My other option is to just, which I think I like better, is just play fall right now because I know I can resolve it. I'm going to do it. I have another fall if they just play 1 terror. And now I have bring the ending up. I have prologue up. We're getting close to killing them now. There's the first terror. How many do they have? It's a Gurmag. They're going to need multiple counters. I'm going to go for the cast down end of turn to play around Spell Pierce somewhat. Because if they Spell Pierce the cast down, that's better for me than Spell Piercing something that gives them a poison counter, I think. Yeah. Could have just done nothing, I suppose, but I think I'd rather use cards out of my hand. Okay, there's another prologue, which is good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. They probably have more counters. I think I'm just going to lead on fall. They're going to sack the Gurmag. Counterspell. So let's bring the ending this. And they go up to 8. So they have another counter. It's actually pretty bad. But I could just resolve Inquiry now. Because then they go up to 8. Man, they should be at 9 also. So brutal. But I'm not going to die, I don't think. So I think I do it. Just go Inquiry, land, preordain, bottom, top, and then try to kill them next turn. We just have to resolve 2 out of these 3, or I guess out of these 4. We should be fine here. But I've just already messed up so many times. Who knows? They only have 4 cards in hand. Yeah, they need to counter 3 of these. So I don't think they're going to be able to do that. And another Inquiry. Okay, so let's go land. Prologue. Can't mess that up. You just need to cast it. There's the first counter. I think I just let it happen. Another one. Are we gonna do it? I think we're gonna do it here, chat. I have to remember to prolif though. Okay, so I take a card, any order, and then prolif here. Done. All right. We got ourselves a game win. Easy. Easy game win. All right. These Whispers and Virulent Wounds seem bad, but I think I actually want them to team up to kill their 0-3, because if I just go wound plus draw, that's 2 infect counters on them, and that's exactly what I want. I could take out 1 wound, because usually wound is just gonna like essentially like 2-for-1 myself. To go like wound on their creature and then make them sack it is not good. Not good enough, at least. All right. Yeah, road is paid for our sweet 2-3. Let's go. This hand is not. I can't keep this hand. This is a mistake to keep. Sucks to mulligan, but I'm just gonna flat out. It's just not gonna be enough. This isn't that good either, but I think I'm supposed to keep it. Definitely want the bog, that's for sure. Do I want to go island, island, and then bog? Just put back Ash Barrens. The other option is to put back island, and then lead on island, and then Ash Barrens for swamp. But that seems worse. Just gonna put this back. Okay. We have a plan. They play Ice Tunnel. Inquiry was a fantastic draw. I'm just gonna play island now. They play like a mental note here. I wonder if I'm supposed to just counter. Might slow them down a lot. I don't think I'm supposed to because I can just bog them next turn. They're probably not going to be able to play a threat here, and then I just bog plus counterspell. Yeah, this is nice. I am going to bog them though. Could have waited 1 turn on the bog. I just didn't want them to like go like single or double mental note on end step plus like play 2 or 3 threats. Would be so bad for me. Not going to counter this either. I want to wait to just like fight over the threats, I think. Do they have the mental note? Yeah. Could have countered that. Rotten Reunion Deep Analysis. So Rotten Reunion's good against our edicts. It's annoying. Maybe we can draw Bounce Land or the second bog. Or maybe they have to exile stuff. They're just flashing back Deep Analysis. Oh, Thorn. Can't let them Thorn, that's for sure. I'm going to resolve this inquiry, though. That was a good sequence for us. That was a pretty aggressive line to go for Thorn right there. I don't think they needed to do that. They should have just played Deep Analysis and then played Thorn with counter backup later. Try to make sure to resolve Thorn, then they win. That was like super aggressive to just tap out for Thorn. Okay, I'm just going to Augury at the end of their turn. Cannot forget to Prolif. Spellbomb. They might just have these cards in their deck because, like, Spellbomb, it cycles and they need to take out all their snuff outs and removal and stuff. Maybe sideboarding into the creatures is reasonable. Sideboard into Plague Stinger plus Blighted Agent honestly might just be a good plan. It's just weird how you have to select a card, put the other ones on the bottom, and then on top of all that, you need to then proliferate them. So you need to click like 3 times. I mean, they're going to have to burn a hard counter on this inquiry. I can also wait on it, to take it and wait on it. I'm going to take inquiry. It's just the best one. Yeah, any order, and then proliferate. I got to remember that. Do you even live, bro? Do you even proliferate, bro? That's pretty good. All right. Whispers of the Dross. No targets for that yet. I'm tempted to just slam inquiry, but I kind of want to just wait. They're probably going to set up better for counters in the future too, but I'm just going to wait. They're drawing a card. So this always makes the 2/2 zombie. Wow, that's pretty annoying. I mean, I'm going to draw another bounce land or a bog at some point. Okay, they're doing it right now. I'm just thinking that I can, like, deal with this zombie token right now. They're just going to leave it sitting in play. I mean, I'm going to be able to, like, double Whispers of the Drawset or something later. And they're not going to attack with it. So I think this is fine. They're probably going to play some 5/5s here. Makes the most sense. The only thing that sucks is if I have to start playing my edicts first, I'm going to have to deal with this if they, like, run out some 5/5s now. It's kind of risky for them to do so. Brainstorm, Mental Note, Preordain. God, their cantrips are just so... The 1 mana cantrips are so much better than the 2 mana cantrips. What if they just attack for 2? Wow, they have to discard a card. They definitely have some counters. Okay, nice. So now I can get the bog back. Pass the turn. Now it forces them to do stuff. Cycle Fumes, sure. They have to run out their creatures right now because they know about Bog. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be tough. So if I cast on one, I don't even play around Spell Pierce, which is just so brutal. They're still gonna have Spell Pierce in their deck too. This is probably bad. Just feel like my hands are kind of tied at this point. The zombie token is actually just really good. Man, sucks. No counter backup for this inquiry. Guess I go for inquiry at this point. It's all I can do. They're just gonna counter. I guess they could let it resolve because I have to deal with their board. Yeah. Just go next game. Can't deal with that. I don't think we change anything. Deep analysis in our deck? I'm not sure we want that. And this hand is good. We have a Bog, we have a bounce land, we have edicts and removal spells. Opponent's on a mulligan to 6. I'm actually going to do an interesting play here. I'm going to lead on Ash Barrens. Because I can Aqueduct this back if I have to, but waiting on Bog, I guess. Maybe just playing the Bog out is good, but if I draw another land, this line is good, I think. Nice. I mean, I'm going to want to Aqueduct back Bog anyway, but especially if I draw another land, and I can just wait on playing these other ones. This is a good line. I don't think I need to leave up Bring the Ending, so let's just go. Now we are forced into playing Aqueduct. But I don't think this is necessarily worse than just leading on Bog either. I think saving the Bog is good. Do I want another blue source or another black source? I already have essentially triple black, so just do this. There's one mental note. They have 2 spells right now. They have another Thought Scour or Brainstorm. Okay, they hit another spell. They have 4 spells in the yard. They could go land, tap out for terror, but they're not going to do that. All right, this Bog should be pretty good here. They can still play a terror. Definitely Bog them. Pass. Bog is like our best card. It's been like doing the most weight in this points, the most weight in this league. We have our little quench here. Brainstorm, it's good. We do have one more Bog and one more Aqueduct, which is kind of nice. Definitely want to be playing around Spell Pierce if I can. 6 cards in hand, missing land drops. Which is decent considering I have Quench. They're just drawing a card. Probably should have just done that on their turn. Hit a land. Sure. Okay, there's prologue. Wonder if I'm supposed to just prologue right now. I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna wait. They might play some spells. If not, I'm gonna prologue on their end step. Yeah, let them brainstorm. I want them to tap mana for this Bring the Ending. The thing is, it's not that hard for them to set up like they did last game and just play a bunch of spells, keep waiting, and then like play triple or quad, like 1 mana 5/5 in one turn, and that's pretty hard for us to deal with. Mental note. And there's the reunion. And I guess we could counter it. Okay, I'm gonna go for prologue here. If they counter this, I'm gonna fight over it. I want this to resolve. Do they have like Dispel? That would be annoying. Okay. Oh, they don't have a poison counter right now. Damn, that was probably bad. Maybe I kind of had to, maybe I was kind of priced into doing it anyway. Resolving that is nice though. You know what? The cast downs are actually feeling surprisingly bad because killing a creature without actually progressing the game plan is pretty rough. I'm not going to play a Dispel Pierce here. That's for certain, that's like something I'm definitely not going to do. Let's just lead on Chainers you. They're going to reunion, I guess. And then do I cast down a reunion? Oh no, what I think I'm going to do. So I let this resolve, and then I go Virulent Wound the zombie token, and then play Augury. To prolif. Okay, they let that happen. Then Augury. Prolif here and here. Take Inquiry. Any order. Prolif here and here. And then they get another poison counter from Wound. Then the Chainers resolves. Oh, then they have counter. Okay. So now I think I resolve Vraska's Fall over Inquiry. It's tempting to resolve Inquiry. I just think it's like kind of risky. It's just too risky. They've already used a couple counters though. We dealt with the rotting reunion in a nice way as well. We have a Chainers in the yard and another Chainers in hand, plus more removal spells. So we're not in a bad spot. And they keep drawing the Brainstorm Thought Scour combo, which is nice for them. There's Archaeologist, sure. They have 8 mana total. They don't play another land. Oh, wow, I'm just slamming this. All right, this is making me feel like we have a chance for a match win here. Nice, Aqueduct is good. It's gonna let me bog next turn. So let's tap like this. Wait on Inquiry. They go up to 5. All right, this is interesting. Because I can just choose to just resolve Vraska's Fall right now. Make sure they get that poison counter. I don't know how relevant that is. I'm gonna need to resolve more poison counter spells as the game goes anyway. But they only have 4 actual counters, most likely, plus Dispel. And I can just play around Spell Pierce for the other later ones. I'm kind of tempted to just go Virulent Wound this right now, plus Vraska's Fall right now. I think I'm going to do that. It's a weird line, but they're tapped out. I get 2 poison counters on them this way. And then my hand is still pretty good. If they play like a million 5/5s, I could be in trouble. There's 1. Plus Thorn. Okay, Thorn's fine now. It might be too late for Thorn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I guess I like cast down this, flashback chainers, play bog, cast down this, flashback chainers, play bog. They have the Monarch, but they have 0 cards in graveyard now. We have a Preordain and 2 good removal spells. It's not looking too bad. We can never take the Monarch. They mill a Gurmag Angler. It's another threat down. And they only have 17 cards left in library that they have to kill us before they deck. Terror down. They might just not have threats. Deep analysis, but 11 cards in graveyard in library with the Monarch. And we have multiple removal spells. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So I can play in Flashback Edict for 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. They have a Spell Bomb. So I'm going to want to play and Flashback Edict in the same turn if I can. This counterspell is actually a great draw, because now my plan is basically to mill them out. I wonder if I want cast down for that reason. It's going to be hard for them to kill me, I think. I feel like it's enough. Are they going to crack Spellbomb? I think we should win this game. But we'll see. We have essentially 5 pieces of interaction in hand. All right, they're down to 7 cards in library. They have 6 cards in hand. There's Terror. I guess I just counterspell. Don't write songs about this game. Yeah, they're not even gonna be able to flashback that deep analysis, really. I mean, I guess they can. All right, they counter back. Serpent resolves. I was gonna say I want to play around double spell pierce, but if they play another creature right now, it looks like they're playing Angler. I'm gonna be able to. I can cast down Terror and pay for spell pierce. Oh, they're playing another Angler. Okay, this is fine. So now I can just cast down both Anglers, Chainers, the Terror. I can also just play one cast down and then go Chainers, flashback Chainers. That's probably best. Pretty sure they're dead. I think I like the Chainers, flashback Chainers line. I'm not even get a virulent wound. This is like old school Pauper. Just draw the entire deck. I literally, in the Fairy Mirror matches, I used to side out Ponders and Preordains sometimes, at least some number of them, because I couldn't just have them in my deck because I knew both players are going to draw their entire deck. So I couldn't risk having cantrips in my deck that would lead me to mill out faster. Sick. Got our first match win. All right. 1-3. Let's go for the 2-3. Let's go for the 50 play points here. We'll see everybody in the fifth and final round. All right, welcome to the fifth and final round. Must be getting tired. I thought this was a spell and not a land, but this is obviously just a snapkeep. We're against Great Furnace. Is it Affinity or is it called Off the Red? We've also just played against brutal decks. Like, we're playing against all the top decks. No, like, you know, one bruise, no random stuff. Okay, they missed. All right. Got a little lucky there. No land, no one drop. That was huge. Now we can leave up Bring the Ending. Ooh, Aqueduct, not bad. Definitely want to leave up Ending here, though. I'm used to saying Ending for Prismatic Ending. Oh my god, are they playing around Bring the Ending? What was that? Why would they play land before sack? That was kind of rough. Okay. There's no way they play around Bring the Ending there. That was brutal. I really don't want to draw us yet. Maybe playing around Spell Pierce. God, we have just gotten so unlucky in these leagues. Literally played against 4 out of 5 top decks plus slivers. Was hoping for a little bit softer of a league, but no such luck. I kind of want to preordain. I could preordain into like a virulent wound or something. I don't really want to cast down a 1/1 if I can help it. Maybe I find my 1 fumes or something. Really don't want to Whispers of the Dross yet either. Should pick up my untap land. They have like, you know, a way to pump all their goblins. It's going to be rough, but they don't yet. They have 3 cards in hand. Blast Runner, and they are going to hit us down to 12 this turn. Brutal. So now I think I need to just play Fall, and then I can play Droth on another one. and then just start killing their things. I could wait and go like, wait one more turn, go cast down this. They're probably not even gonna be, they're likely with their hand, they're not going to be able to turn this on anyway. So I'm going to go fall. Oh, they're going to turn this on with fall. That's funny. Then I'm going to go draw. Do I draw straight now? I guess so. Okay, we're at 12. They have 2 power for the moment. To not miss the prolif. That's the turn. We only have double black right now, so we can't triple spell next turn. But we can play 2 spells. Yeah, I mean, they were probably just playing around spell here, so it's probably right. 2 cards in hand, we're at 7. Okay, we can go up to 8. It's actually not bad. I think I actually want to just kill both their creatures right now because of Goblin Grenade. Let's go up to 8. Let's go Droth here. Cannot forget to prolif. And cast down here. Pass the turn. I'm going to try the new plan against them of leaving in all our draw 2s. All right. Virulent Wound. We're starting to stabilize, but they have draw spells. They have a lot of draw spells in their deck. Plus ways to, like, 1 spell that makes 3 creatures. Oh no. Land? Okay. I mean, I guess they still get to crack. Are they going to crack right now, though? Oh, they just needed a Metalcraft to kill us. Which had double Galblast in hand. Alright. Alright, game 1 is going to be rough. Now that I'm looking at it, I could even have some number of annuls in my deck. They have Synthesizer, they have the 1 mana artifact, and that's it, right? Probably can't have a null. So Veracis Fall definitely comes out. Cast Down's actually not that good. Maybe I can take out Cast Down. Because I have like way more rats, I have Hydras to kill creatures, and I have these to give poison counters and kill small things. A lot of their stuff actually has 2 toughness, but I still think I need these. Maybe I just need as much interaction as I can. Preordain a little bit slow. I still have the inquiries. I need as many counters as possible to survive. Siding out Preordain does seem bad because I want to be able to like find my fumes and arms. I'll just side out 1, bring the ending, and 1 Preordain. I don't know. Try this. I mean, we still have Virulent Wound, Prologue, and the 3 mana draw 2 to give poison counters. I think we're fine. Alright. This hand looks decent. We have a Swift Spear. We have no answers for that right now. These prologues are looking pretty whack here, gotta say. Okay. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. If they want to like Pyroblast a prologue, I guess that's fine. If synth, and they're just playing synth into this, huh? Do they have a land though? Doesn't look like it. Wow, that gives us a chance. All right, prologue. There's fumes. Not bad. So I can go Ash Barrens. I can go Ash Barrens for Swamp, Virulent Wound Whispers. Because I do have a Fumes if they just go Kuldotha on this, and then I can Fumes their board. Alternatively, I can take one more hit off this. I can play Island Inquiry this turn, try to find a better answer for the Sister, but I don't have that many better answers for this. I mean, I guess I have Hydras and stuff, but then I take more damage. Let's go for the Wound plus Dross line. I could probably live here too, but I don't need to, right? Doesn't matter. I feel like they're going to play a Rebirth this turn for sure. Just need them to miss on land again. They did not. Maybe they play a second Rebirth off that Great Furnace. That would be really good for us. No, but they did play a 1/1. Okay. Virulent Wound. Not bad. Let them try to play I'm blanking on the name. The 2 mana, the 1 mana with kicker 1 Bushwhacker. Yeah, Goblin Bushwhacker. Let them try to play a Bushwhacker here, because then we can just sweep that up too. They're not going to get that greedy. We have them corrupted. They're at 3. All right, can kill that too. And another Rebirth. Wonder if I wait on the wound, because I could find another Wrath potentially. It's unlikely that I'm going to find another Wrath right now. I'm going to go for this. I guess I should have technically taken out a Goblin. Needed them to miss on land a little bit longer, I think. I mean, I guess we can always draw another Fumes here, or the Arms of Hadar. We have 3 left in the deck. Got him up to 4. Probably going to play Inquiry on this next turn. Another Prologue. I think I go Inquiry, leave up Swamp here. I know I can't really play these unless I draw Island, but that's more likely. Okay, there's Whispers. Probably going to Whispers, but I don't think I need to right this second. I just want to save as much damage as possible. We're getting them up to 6 and then 7, 8. Cannot miss a Proliv. There's the Bushwhacker this time. Of course, we don't have the Hydro. 6 Hydros, but haven't seen one. Now we're taking 6. even with this. Prolif there. We go down to 7 and they have 4 cards in hand. It's going to be real tough. I knew this matchup would be tough, but that's just bad. Okay. We probably just get double burn spelled or triple burn spelled out here though. They're at 6. We could do this. Counter? Fumes. It's prologue right now. Pass the turn. There's almost no chance we survive here. They only just drew 2 lands, all 1 mana spells. Look at that. Literally every card a 1 mana spell and 2 lands. They just missed 1 land drop. GG's. All right. I did not play that tight. Rough showing for the deck. So here's the problem with the deck. I thought I could use like Preordain to chain more like poison spells and proliferate spells, but it just really wasn't happening that much. I think the problem with the build is I have like just too many cards in the deck. These 15 cards do not give an infect counter to the opponent. So I think that this is kind of the problem. Whispers and Virulent Wound were awkward, but I think it was somewhat of a necessary evil. Because let me show you here. Let's look at like our options for Proliferate in Pauper. I mean, we could play Contentious Plan potentially. We could try to be somewhat more of like a combo setup. This doesn't give a counter either. You can't play Mesmerizing Dose because it's just such a big combo with Vraska's Fall. I think Vraska's Fall is so much better than Dose that I just think you cannot play it. Fuel for the Cause literally is 4 mana counter. If they're already infected, give them another poison counter, which might be good enough. Yeah, Sapraz and Scary and the black one, Peatbog, are definitely an option if we have more ways to prolive. But we might just be a different deck at that point. I mean, we could even play Spread the Sickness and just literally have every single spell try to give them an infect counter, but like at least these cards are good, where it's like where these cards are not good. I think that's the main problem. Throwing Bird is such a bad card. That's like the worst out of all these options. And there's no other way to give them a poison counter, like with a spell, without playing creatures. Everything else is a creature. And like playing a couple creatures in this deck, I just don't think is going to be enough. It's really tempting to do something like this. Let's see, let's open a new copy. Let's just move all these over here for now. We might be putting some of these back in the deck potentially. What if we go like Contentious Plan? This draw 3 proliff. Maybe even a couple of Fuel for the Cause and some Spread the Sickness. I think our spells are just too terrible right now. Oh, I mean, I guess there's Grim Affliction too. We might actually need more rat. We might just need a couple wraths. Just don't think these rats are actually that good. Bear with me here, bear with me. Grim Affliction is such a bad card. Again, you just really don't want to put bad cards in your deck like this. Like, all these cards are so bad. And then you could try to play these. You'd probably have to build the mana base differently. This is 12 tap lands, but you have all these double lands to proliferate on. This is 22 lands. But I mean, going like, let's say I guess you can't even use the scary at first, but you could go like turn 1 scary, turn 2 peatbog, turn 3 land, Vivisex Insight. That doesn't even do anything because you need to give them a poison counter first. These cards all seem so bad. Then you might just have to play like normal cards other than these. Contentious playing is actually kind of interesting though, because it's just another. This version has like less actual removal spells, but way more cantrips. I mean, what about something like this? This is 22 lands, but we're not playing counterspell or bring the ending. We're trying to be more of like a combo-y deck. I mean, Insight is pretty weak, yeah. People like the rat. I mean, the 2/2 body literally does nothing in this deck. What deck is like a 2/2 gonna do anything? You're not gonna win with it. What if it gets exiled? It literally does nothing. And I mean, I guess you can attack them. You can hit them for a poison. I mean, I think what you can do is you could potentially play Blight Belly Rat and then play Plague Stinger and Blighted Agent as all your threats, and then just play like good cards and just be blue black infect, and then maybe play like Infect's Inquiry if you want, or Verax's Fall on the sideboard if you want, or these cards if you want. But I think there's other good creature infect decks. I mean, I think we need Inquiry. I think we need all these cards: Prologue, Fall, Inquiry. That's how we. The main ways. I mean, I know we have Virulent Wound too, but that's the main way we give them an infect counter. I'm just gonna have to think about it some more. I think my original build just like there's just no way to like hard control the game playing these like really bad cards. 3 mana they sack, get a poison counter is just not quite it. I'm just not really sure. I don't think this depletion strategy is good at all because we have a couple more ways to proliferate, but not that many. And like, what are we really getting out of these lands that sometimes are going to die? It's just not enough. I don't think my original build was good, but I mean, we could have played a little tighter. We played against all the best decks. I wasn't thinking this was going to be a tier 1 deck, but We did a lot worse than I thought. Yeah, I mean, this deck is obviously super slow, which is why I thought like having a bunch of counters and this being like the only real card advantage spell is just not enough card advantage to really take over the game. Maybe it's just too many counters, but I kind of thought you needed it. So not sure. But anyways, I think that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Max, youtube.com/snapbolt. Check it out. It's been fun being back, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.